中地獄だって配ってんだしかも男の人に。わかる。
リンカリンカリンカリンカ
戻ったどうしたどうしたどうしたどうしたびっくりした。
I should never contact the dead. A girl named Melody explains that since her uncle's recent passing, she started noticing strange things like constant flickering lights at 3 a.m. Curious, thinking this might be her uncle trying to communicate with her, she makes the mistake of interacting with it. As Melody gives her permission to give her a sign, on the next day she receives a disturbing voicemail containing a haunting message.
There.
Like something from a horror movie, she hears a man's voice barely coming through the static, claiming he has been watching her this whole time. Now, what's even stranger is after she reached out to a friend and forwarded the message to analyze it, only static was heard. She then sent it to her mom, and through her phone, the same thing. Believing it was her uncle, did Melody ask this entity if it was watching over her, indirectly giving it permission into her life. Check out Melody's page for up.
누구야? 야, 우리 보러 가야 돼. 오, 밑에 있어. 아, 온다.
Right in front of them, a chair slides across the floor all by itself. The two men freak out and quickly run away, clearly terrified by what they just witnessed. Unfortunately, since this is the only video on the uploader's channel, there's no way of knowing what happened next. But after something like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they never came back to that school again. Of course, some might argue that wires, magnets, or clever editing could explain the movement, but if it was a prank, the genuine reactions of the two men make it feel a little too real to dismiss entirely.
The following video comes from a woman who was doing some renovation work in an old cabin located somewhere in Oregon. The previous owner was a female teacher who passed away inside the cabin, and ever since then the place has been abandoned and left in terrible condition. One day, as she arrives to check on the property and record some videos, she notices that her toddler keeps talking to someone who isn't there, and her dog also begins to stare at a particular part of the building in a very peculiar manner. Now, aside from her toddler and her dog, she is completely alone at this site, but after noticing their strange behavior, she observes the cabin and sees something horrifying.
There's something moving on the door. The thing is, that door in there is really stiff. Like all of them are. So there's nothing hanging there. Fucking what the fuck is that? It's creepy. It's gotta be something. I don't know what the fuck? It just fucking what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy fuck.
What looks like a dark shadow figure can be seen moving behind one of the doors upstairs inside the cabin before moving out of view. Creeped out by the sudden sighting, she didn't dare go up and see what it was. Instead, she returns a few days later and makes an update video showing the exact location the figure was seen, as well as the inside of the cabin.
Right. Here is the stairwell, okay, that you see. There's the porch. And here is the doorway in the question that, like the notorious doorway that had whatever. Look at these are like notes still that from Emily, the daughter. And these are from the lady who died here. And then, oh, I hate it in here.
As you can see, there is no curtains on the door where the figure appeared, or anything that could have been seen as pareidolia. The place also looks like a complete mess, which is said to be the perfect conditions for something sinister to reside in. Many viewers also say the figure resembles that of someone in a skirt. Could this be the lost spirit of the teacher who passed away in this cabin?
I took a shot. Do you guys see that? I took a shot. Above, below, around, all the fuck around. I stopped drinking for a little bit because a fucking knife flipped out of a thing.
A group of friends are using an elevator in France when this was captured.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something,
No.
Dude, I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo. Did we stop?
yo, the backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives, and yeah, we're like cooking a life. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rappers. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. Anger like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing. We're moving.
I know. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop.
No. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
Was sleeping with her mama when this was captured.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but... So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
We're in a movie theater, and we have to check the theaters at night. You know, once you're done closing as an usher, you just flash the camera. You gotta check the door, And then you have to check behind these curtains just to make sure no hobos are back here. You know, no one's back here. And then you just go and... What the fuck? Somebody up here, and it's the scariest shit I've ever seen, dude. Like, I was just down here, and I was back down there in that corner right there, and I literally just like can't... What the fuck?
A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window. Looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. I don't even have any words.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens.
The homeowner walks over and closes the curtains, but they keep opening again on their own, almost like someone or something is trying to look outside. While there are such things as automatic curtains, these appear to be ordinary manual ones, and even if it was a draft, it's strange that the curtains seem to move so consistently. Some might also wonder if air vents or open windows could cause the motion, but the way the curtains move and how the homeowner reacts suggests this isn't something they've seen happen before.